Hey guys, Tanner Flowers here with the Pond Artist. We're just now finishing up this amazing brand new waterfalls and pond project for my friends Patrick and Misty up here in Hickson, Tennessee. I'm going to flip the camera around now and give every single one of you a full tour of this bad boy, and you're not going to believe your eyes. Check it out. So as most of you know, whenever we started this project, this entire embankment was just a straight slope, and Patrick had began putting these retaining walls in place throughout this area, trying to do something with it. But let me just go ahead and insert some before pictures now. Hard to believe, isn't it, guys? Look at that. From what we started with to what it's become. Oh man, and I love the piece of driftwood that we brought yesterday from my house. This ground, guys, was solid rock. And Matt and myself and Patrick, we dug every single bit of it with shovels and picks. And of course, my new Bosch drill did help us in a few precarious situations. But needless to say, we had no machine assisting us with digging. We had no machine assisting us with these boulders being set in place. All of these larger stones that you see here, all the big stuff, all had to be put in place one at a time with a come along that we either had attached to that tree or a couple other trees depending on the area that we were going to. What you're looking at here is large river rock boulders. That is mountain stone. We've got backfilled river rock, and we've got a backfilled small grade of the Indian Creek river rock. And the water is now starting to clear up. You may notice that there's a board or two missing on this deck. That's because when we started this project, this deck stopped more or less right here, and then there was an ugly row of center blocks that showed all the way down right here where there's a retaining wall under here. So Matt had the bright idea to cut that, extend those joists, and now this, let me try to go around here and show you. This extends out nearly like a dock at the river. Check that out, guys. See if I can come down here and show you. See, Matt put that new faceplate. They've still got to put the last two boards in place. But as you know, guys, if you ever need any decks done, or if you need a dock, or if you need a hardscape, you know we can do any of that stuff. And then as this water flows into here from these waterfalls, you'll notice it starts rippling and making its way over to the skimmer. Notice that we just turned this water on just a few minutes ago. Still got a little bit of mulch falling in where I was just dressing up these edges, but nearly every single bit of that has already made its way to the skimmer and being caught into the filter net. Let me try to put the camera right here, guys, and show all of you a close-up and let you hear this sound. Listen to this, guys. How would you like to walk out your back door and get to listen to this every day? Well, you can, and all you've got to do is hit me up at 423-503-0512, and we can create a masterpiece in your backyard, just like I've been creating for homeowners since 2005. You're looking at the reason why so many people choose to do business with Tanner Flowers. I don't know how to cut any corners, guys. Anything that I ever decide to attach my name to, we make sure we give it 110%. I'm not 100% happy with the way we're leaving this right here at this very moment, but let me go ahead and let all of you know that there's going to be some Japanese maples planted right here very soon. I'm getting ready to take Misty and Patrick with me to the Japanese Maple King, Mr. Ralph Summers in Cleveland, Tennessee, and we are going to handpick some beautiful specimens to be planted right here, and that will hide every single bit of that. So you will not be able to see any of that once we get those trees planted. We'll just make our way slowly down this side of the pond. Wow. Most every single one of these rocks that you see along these edges all had to be dug in place. So they are all sitting inside their own holes for securement and safety. I gotta watch my foot on this deck. If any of you seen last night's video, you got to see a small dose of the lighting Matt got installed. One light is shooting up that way, the other light is shooting up that way. We have a light down inside the pond as well. I want to appreciate, well, I want to say thank you, and that I appreciate all of you that have been tuning into this project. It's been a lot of work, guys. This is 11 and a half days it took Matt and I on this project. Should have had a bigger crew out here helping us. Should have had a couple machines, but guys, we committed to it. We thought we could handle it, and by God, we did handle it. And we handled it exceptionally, if you don't mind me saying. I'm blown away with how it turned out. I appreciate Misty and Patrick giving us this opportunity to wow everybody. And guys, visit us online at pawnartist.com, and I'll guarantee you, I'll wow you just the same. And what a lot of people fail to recognize is, you know, they only think about, you know, a lot of people be like, I just want to put a pond back here in this spot, or I want to put it over here in this spot. And you got to think about, guys, where do you spend the most time at? Where do you entertain guests at? But not only that, where is it going to have the best view that you can enjoy year-round from inside your house? Hold on just one second and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So standing inside Patrick and Misty's kitchen here, I mean, we're looking through their back door. Look at that, guys. So sitting here, getting to eat dinner every day, they're going to be able to look outside. Of course, when they open their curtain, they're going to be able to see that. And then right here at the kitchen sink, guys, look. So anytime they're doing dishes or whatever they've got to do, cooking, you know, right here at the, I'm right here at the stove right now. They're going to be able to look over to the right. They're going to see this year round, guys. The last thing you want to do is go spend a bunch of money with me and have me build a water feature for you, and you're only going to get to enjoy it, you know, a couple months out of the year. For one, I'm going to do my best to not allow that to happen, because I want you to enjoy what you've spent your money on, guys. I want you to really be happy that you spent the money to get something that hopefully that you've been wanting to have your entire life. Misty said this is something she's dreamed about since she was a child, and I'm glad that we've been able to fulfill her dreams. Couldn't have done it without that guy right there, Patrick Bolt, Misty's husband. Couldn't have done it without the old Matt Fry tag down there taking it easy. What are you doing down there? What you got going on? And make an Instagram post. There we go. So couldn't have done it without those guys. So stay tuned, guys. You know there's a lot more projects coming soon. I've got ponds and waterfalls lined up at the butt. And you're not going to believe them when we get them finished, because every single one of them is going to be a complete Tanner Flowers project. And you know how them Tanner Flowers projects turn out, baby. Woo!